Glad to listen. To the
October 25th. Pretty exciting.
and it's 5 months for me today. I realised.
Wow, Eve.
I think it's like day
25 is your day, huh?
153 days, 5 months.
Wow. I love this. Tell me everything. If you had to sit right now and say like who you see, what you would say today that you understand differently and what you would attribute it to, what would you say?
the the steps, really. Higher power in this order: higher power, the steps, fellowship, literature.
Do you want to expand on those four things?
I want to play this, right? See if you can just tell me if you can hear this. This is a clip from your thing this morning.
I have
Yes.
I have had a
Yeah.
I haven't talked to as many people about the word. Maybe that's it. I was going to say I've had more of a trouble with this one because I guess I really am not having a trouble. I just have been wanting to spend a little more time thinking about it. But
Right. Can you hear that really clearly?
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Because I got that ready just in case you weren't here and chopped it, clipped it down to just where you were talking about revolver. But there was a bit of a horrible, like, I'll turn the sound down. Oh, well, no, turn your sound. There was this at the beginning of it, round about here. A horrible corruption of the file.
and
There it is.
consider something repeatedly from different angles. And I have had a I haven't
This is
So, because what I was thinking of was taking up, so that's from WhatsApp audio, downloaded it, and it comes out as a Opus file, I think, which I've never heard of before, and converted it to I can't remember how I've done it now, but clipped it with a simple clipper. So we're liable to have quite a few of those, I reckon, on the existing ones. Just practical things that need listening to individually to check for those.
also, go ahead.
I did a little trial recording of just me before the meeting to see if it'd record my audio, if I got the thing set up right and everything. And the recording came out okay.
Okay, good. So we know this works.
Yeah, it's not as nice sound wise. Like I'm in a big empty room. There's no carpet in here or anything. So it's really echoey. And in the live thing like this, Zoom does a really good job of making it sound nice, not nicer. When you listen back to the recordings, you can hear the echoey. If I do a WhatsApp recording on my phone, in here it sounds awful. I have to be somewhere that's smaller space. So usually
Do
kitchen.
you think we should see if I knew how? Like, could I see what it sounds like here? Or do I have the same access to resources you do?
You have if I make you host, but you can't kind of hear the stuff until after finished recording, download the recording and listen back to it. Just thinking of practical stuff. But anyway,
Yeah. I mean, for now, this works fine. And yeah, I get it. I'm listening. Oh, because, okay, part of why I'm excited to listen to is because the things like that thing, that whatever that is that we hear, or even I'm thinking of the picture that you noticed the caution wet floor.
Yeah.
But then last night, I was sitting here getting freaking ready. Hold on. I'm okay. I'm listening to this woman talk. This eagle is like putting on a show for me still. It's been wild. I'm sitting here listening to TikTok, and this woman starts talking about, and I listened to her accidentally. I intentionally don't like, especially any of the readers that I listen to, because I don't know, do it. That's a choice I make. So, but some just can, excuse me, come across my table, my feed a little bit more. And so this one woman does, and she does channel a lot of past people. And so anyway, she was saying that there was a past father or grandfather figure, but it starts with a tree. I'm like, okay. And Gary, my father that passed, was always really creative and fun and just like he was just really, really special. And so anyway, the whole message basically was that he wants to be a part of it all. And that he notices that maybe I might think that the witchy side of me, or the one that loves the eagles and the moonstone that I have and this that I got for myself, and that he just wants to be a part of all of it because he knows that that is who I am, and then it brings me joy, and that so to invite him in more. And then I was like, wow, okay, my point is my music was playing and I was enjoying it, but it was playing a little bit too loudly because I really just wanted to focus. And so in my mind, I was like, I need to turn that down, but it's going to require me to turn this off, stop listening for a minute. So for a second, I was trying to manage both and see if I could do that. And then I got this poof. Okay, a whole energy went through me. This all happened in the first like 6 seconds. And my fucking music this one went off. And I don't have a big space, but I have these little ones in different rooms and things. And they just stayed in the back, and it was the strangest thing. The environment just acclimated itself to what my needs were. And I got the whole energy through me too. And I was like, what is going on? And then I was like, man, I do want to invite Gary in more. And I know that I have been, that's kind of scaring me a little bit. And I was like, well, why? Why would that scare you? But I'm like, this is weird. Like, it's just been like, I don't know, kind of unusual, but I mean, I really like it. So then I like listening because I like that you see these things. Or the time that I was in Lincoln and my cat knocked that photo over right when I was talking about fear or something like that. So I do think these things happen in our conversations too, which I think add a whole fun little other layer too. Huh?
Yeah, what are we afraid of? I mean, what are we afraid of anyway? Crash.
Crash. Yeah. It's true.
Yeah, I think like that as well. It's like the sinks are just a sign that everything's okay. There's kind of nothing, but because when you said on your last one, been through all that thing of recording it and trying to see the pattern and what everything means and everything, and it kind of everything doesn't need to mean anything really. It's just that like we're not alone and it's okay. Like it's kind of like for me, it feels like confirmation that I'm on the right track. You know what I mean? Just it's okay. Just keep doing that. Just keep doing that.
When I especially know too, I'm realizing though, it's like when I can start laughing and like really just be goofy again. Like I used to be able to do that in AA home group too. And like it's taken me a while to return to this, like, and like being in that mascot was so fun for me. I would have been terrified to do that before,
Yeah.
mortified, like so embarrassed. Think everybody would like it is like wild, but I was like, okay, yeah, I'll do it. And I was just like, do, 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 do. That's so
Yeah. Oh,
great. And everybody had such a good time. Like that was the other cool thing, and like that's hard to do. To get like you have to really get to the right places where you're authentically you. And then I got to practice it because I'm thinking this. If I can keep, I was kind of saying this, but I didn't say it. I didn't say this part out loud in the share. once I keep practicing being in this one right now where I'm really getting, I kind of forgot who I was. I was, you've been walking the walk with me. And then when I was talking with MK last night, not Wednesday night, I was just sharing with her that I'm like, I don't know, it's kind of weird. I feel like I'm in this bubble and I don't really know who I am right now. And that I kind of I've lost sight of myself. And I'm like, it's strange. I'm accidentally thinking I'm lonely when I'm not. I know I'm not. And even though I know all the right things, I know that that's all I can keep doing is staying in the right thing, like share openly with the right people. Because this is the thing I always resisted was sharing while the process was going on.
Yeah.
Because I knew, like, then people will do it. Like, well, why do you think you did that then? I'm like, well, yeah, because I was in a process, not because I was trying to be an asshole. But anyway, but MK, yeah, I just wrote this down because I'm talking to Patty and a bunch of stuff. I'm all over the place right now. But anyway, I've been realizing like if we were to like teach this in a way that felt receivable, I'm so perplexed by why it's been so hard for us to find each other or for people to just like how long it takes for people to just be okay receiving love and then giving it, being a role model, being the person now, really fully being it. And then we also need to find each other. I don't know, because like strength, then I can be also live in my strength without feeling terrified of it. Because I can sit and tell you, like vulnerability is one word, but I just feel like intimacy is another one. Like this to me is like a layer of intimacy personally, like being able to talk like this and
Yeah, 100%. And loads of things just come out of that you just said. It's a lot easier to give than it is to receive. I know that from experience, help, genuine help. And yeah, kind of like mm, yeah, I was sharing at my brick and mortar last night about wearing, which I think I've asked you and I've asked my sponsor as well. Where in the program do we get to ask the questions? And yeah, there's like in the so in my sponsor meeting, we've set aside kind of 10 minutes for me to be able to just fire questions that I text her in advance so she's got a bit of warning so she can prepare because we literally only have an hour. So kind of I want to babble my head off, but a lot of it is me sitting and listening, and the same in the brick and mortar meeting is you're listening to everybody's shares, and there's a couple of people who share long thing. There's one guy that just actually goes to sleep. He rests his chair back against the wall and shuts his eyes, and then they wake him up when it's his turn. And and there's not a lot of part. There's a bit of I get a lift in kind of halfway, so I get to chat a bit with the guy who gives me a lift in. But yeah, finding people to be able to just talk to, not having to prepare anything in advance or try and have a point to it, or just not live up to anything. Not because my things my things coding. Well, one of my things is coding. It's why it suits me because there's rules, right? And you follow the rules, and if you get one little symbol out of place, it can break the whole thing. So it's really black and white. And so I want to know what's over. As soon as I've really kind of I've got a big book and everything, really started getting into it, was like, right, I want to know what the rules are. So anonymity, right? So I'm not allowed to, and all the stuff that's happening for me at the minute involves people in AA. So I can't talk to anybody about it. You know,
Yes, isn't it such a conundrum?
it's like major fucking stuff, you know.
Yeah.
And
You got to find your place to trust it though. So like how did I end up? Well, I got grateful that like Atu was around, but I didn't talk to him about stuff. I guess being in safety kind of helped because I don't know what. I don't know what. I don't know, to tell you the truth. Yeah, I don't know. It's been hard too.
yeah, because
Okay,
the whole
sorry.
home group was the very first thing. So I'm just like listening to that, listening. Now it's more like work. I have a role to do. You know, it's not. I'm not just even if when I'm not on duty and I am just listening. There's calls for a breakout room, or there's something, you know, there's a newcomer, so put your numbers in, or that there's it's not like it used to be where I can just chill and listen, you know, and actually listen to the meeting itself and listen to the shares and uh, stuff. But you know, it was like a bit of pressure to start to share and everything. But I'm all right, Ed. I'm just doing that as a, you know, I'm just doing it how I can, and muscle memory. Hopefully, just keep doing it, and it won't be such a big deal and stuff. And same like with doing the Bumble and Flow meetings, right? Just chuck myself in. I fucking hate it, but it's gonna, you know, after week after week after week, I'm building something up in me. You know, it's for me. It's like uh, that part of it is for me, and it has to. So, like my main, what's doing my noodling really is do do we not plan anything? I don't mean Bumble and Flow meetings. I mean some way of helping people. So um, the brilliant tool of online stuff is that we could record things and then people can listen to them when they've got a, you know, if it's a 20-minute thing or it's a 30-minute thing, they can, whenever they've got that 30 minutes, they can listen to it, you know, at their convenience, and it's kind of totally doable, and it could be freeform chatting, you know. But we still got to be dead careful. So we can't just like chat, because we've got to be careful of mentioning situations and names.
Yeah, but I think we'll get good at it. I
Yeah.
think the more we just keep jaw-jacking with each other too, I will get good at it. Plus, you just, that's a commitment to how close you want it, how much lean in, you know what I mean? Like, but I do think that that's also the brilliance in this is that one thing is like we can talk about recovery without even, we might use alcohol. I don't we haven't even got that far, but there's just a lot of ways to talk about things too, like without necessarily touching on it. And we are communicating already daily with each other, and so we're learning how to flow in and out and stuff. And I just think that I don't know. I don't think you. I think we'll learn pretty quickly. I think we already are learning.
So are you? So do you see it like that then? It's just uh so it's not even like an Alcoholics Anonymous thing. Are we not even talking about alcohol?
I think it could be. I think it could just flow.
Mhm.
Like, do you mean as a primary focus?
Yeah.
I don't think it has to be. I don't know. I use that tone be. I don't know why I did that, but I think like you and I would want to kind of talk about more what is the crux of what we are hoping that people will receive from the just the dialogues, the presence that we're sharing.
for me, it's like I don't know because it could be. There's like I've been listening to Abby Thatcher. Have you heard that recording? Gary sent it me. Bless his heart. He played
I
it.
haven't yet. I need to do it today.
Okay, have you got it? Because I'll send it to
Did
you.
you send it to me?
I don't
I
know,
don't think I do unless you sent it already.
but
I
I'll
think I only have the video still in it. But I thought you maybe sent it.
I might have told you about it and not sent it. Can I forward? Meh.
Part of it, I wonder if like, okay, I don't know why well, I do know why I'm stuck. Like we're just bringing out who we are to the table, you know? When's your birthday?
1st of November, a week today.
Oh, wow. It's right around the
My actual
corner.
birthday, my belly button birthday.
Is November 1st, right?
Yeah,
Was your AA sober date?
25/5/25. So that's
I,
English way
oh, there's all
round.
your freaking fives.
Yeah, 20, 25. 25. So in English way round, you do 25. You do the day, the month, and so it's 25/5/25. But American,
Yeah.
it's is that right?
Yeah.
5 May, the 5/25/25. Yeah, twos and fives. They're
Yes.
fucking all over all over the place.
Yeah, it's great.
But, yeah. So that it came from, I know he came over to Bill W.'s house with intention, but they sat round the table and chatted, you know, and and they talked for hours. And
That's what I wanted. What could you imagine if we just sat and talked for hours and live streamed this thing and interviewed everybody? You just get people like choosing to listen or not to
yeah.
Sarah and Marissa chit chatting.
But there's a different thing between, because I've played with the idea of live streaming for quite a long time before getting sober and stuff. Was
Oh, okay.
just doing a live stream. Wasn't really particularly bothered if anybody actually listened to it, but I like the whole interactivity of it. So you can have so it can be like this, say. So people are just seeing just the two of us, but uh, interacting on the chat, on a Telegram chat, and asking questions or whatever. And really, just I was thinking of doing it just dead loose, just having literally like a little scrap of paper with a couple of bullet point words on it, or maybe prep some pictures like I prepped the record thing. This is what I'd like to, because this is just what's on my mind. That's all, and
Yeah.
not promoting it or advertising it or anything. And would actually prefer to keep it to like 5 subscribers, something like that. And then if people are there at the time, you can say, yeah, jump in, and then me and you will have a chat, like this, and
Yeah.
talk about it and stuff. And I don't know why I've got that in my head, but
I
that can also that whole thing can be recorded, so it wouldn't matter if anyone else was there or if it was just me. I can talk just me, just bollocks, really, just things that are interesting me at the minute. And but if there's somebody else there to interact with, it's a whole new thing. It's like it becomes really exciting then, especially when you
yeah.
follow each other down a track.
I've been envisioning this for the longest time. I just don't know how it looks. And so then same thing. I don't know why either. But one thing that completely hit me, meaning it has not left me since I heard it, was that if you have a gift and you're not sharing it, that's your ego. This is through my learning, like so when people are like, "Oh, I'm too embarrassed to share. I don't want to say that." Like Marissa, when you do these things, if you have a gift and you're not sharing it, that's your ego. And so I'm like, huh. And that you're keeping something really good from the rest of the world. And so then I'm like, man, yeah, people. So then Kay asked me, she goes, if you could have anything, because we talk a lot about pie in the sky and what it could look like. Because I mean, I'm like, I know we can do it. I've done it. I'm talking to people like we can get past the hard stuff. And I was, okay, I'm gonna roll. I got up for a second. We can get past the hard stuff. I just don't know where this concept of either revolving in just a circular path like a gerbil around a wheel became something different from evolving, and now somehow in our culture evolution became something that is like contrary to obedience, and that is just uh disarming of people's and creates fear, which is unnecessary. So we've done this. Okay, we know it. Well, now I learned if the veil's been removed, let's address it. So I know this sounds silly, but anyway, so then Kay's like, okay, it sounds silly in regards to like, well, look, we have a larger problem, how the government is running all these things. Okay, I get all that. I'm not sitting here coming forward with none of that as a context. And so, but let's just say there wasn't anything like this issue. And also for a fact, now get the fuck off. It's dumb. We all know how to act differently. So let's just start telling the truth and stop all of this, stage character acting stuff and just stop. It's like it's silly to even say it's not a good look, but what are we doing? Everybody knows the gig's up. It looks dumb. It's soap opera when we're better than this. And don't we want to look like some kick-ass, badass motherfuckers in all the right ways? Like, let's go. So Kay's like, okay, if you could have it look any way you wanted and you could do it and you could like create this evolution, how would you even start? Where would you start? And I'm like, this isn't possible though. And she's like, well, what do you mean? Just say it. I'm like, okay. I'm like, have you ever read the book 1984 by George Orwell?
Yeah.
And she's like, yeah, it's been a long time, or I can't recall if she had her head in, but have you read it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So, the microphone that's over, that they all have to listen to this thing. And I think that book is brilliant. Anyway, I'm so glad I had a chance to read it. But so I was like, I'd like it to look kind of like that. And people start to learn these new ways of communicating, and we just get to rewire, like you're forced to speak the way and let words come out of your mouth. So it looks like these things, like when I'm at the grocery store, and my daughter and I were together. This is a true story. And we're looking for something specifically that she wanted for a project, and it just wasn't there. I mean, there was just no getting around it. And I'm like, oh, that's good. So now I get to be creative. And she's like, she laughs at me. She's like, only you would have this perspective. She's like, you're right. We do. So my daughter now, like I watched her being a 19-year-old, just she has this different lens. She doesn't come from the perspective of these people are always out of stuff. Or I'm at the theater 2 days ago for where I work. There was a event that we had, and that theater holds 1,600 people. And we haven't had a full house event for a long time. And our students wanted to participate in the event too, because the event is for something on our campus where everyone reads this one same book. And then this was the guy who was coming in for a conversation. It was a man, so it was a person. So many students that are ushers also were there. So they needed volunteers. So I was one of the volunteers. There was a group of people that really expected to have this theater event be like they were at the most prestigious theater in town, which this is a really nice theater. We don't even have a theater department on our campus. That theater exists. It's a very nice theater, but still, I'm only human, like I can pretty much get you in the right direction. And so anyway, this one group of ladies comes up. There's three of them in a row. They've been set in the complete wrong direction all the way up to the top. They needed to be up there too, but it was just the longer route, and they were quite disgruntled. They were like in their 60s or something. They needed to share with me all about it, and like, how could we not just have our things together there, And I'm just like, I'm so glad you guys made it up here, though. I'm like, you are here. That is wonderful. And I'm like, your seats are that way. And I proceed to point in the wrong direction. And I know it. Like I knew that was the wrong way. I didn't even plan it. It was all orchestrated. I'm telling you. And the one woman, there's two white women and an African American woman. The African American woman looks at me because she was like trying for the win too. She's like, come on. And I do that. And she's like, lady. And I'm like, whoopsies. And I'm like, I tried to say, like, we're all just volunteering here. This has been the largest, we've never had a sellout show. They didn't want to hear about it. But it led to me having this conversation with myself. Back to the point, how we learn to communicate with ourselves. Like, they were really frustrated. They let me know this. It's actually quite humorous, but I mean, I can't do anything about it. And they don't know the whole story. It doesn't matter. They made it. They had a life story that they're never going to forget. And I mean, you can look at things in that kind of way as opposed to like, I wanted to leave before, like, before I would have, oh my God, I would have felt terrible. I would have felt like their whole experience is going to completely devastated and ruined over my example. How do I get them free drinks? Can I wash your shoes? I'm serious. Like, what do I do? And people will be like, so just the freedom of watching that whole thing happen. Anyway, I think sometimes really having a chance to help people like without even having the opportunity to choose, like speak differently and you've got to do it this way. I don't know. I would love to be able to be the orchestrator and like everybody has to start doing it like this. Like you see an eagle, oh, like an eagle, or like get people in a bunch of mascots and have them give them a shot. Like, let's all learn how to have some fun that's really like the kind that, well, this is not so easy. It's such a complex story. Ooh, it's hours of conversation. Because
Mm.
you got to really build the trust first, which means you got to do this stuff.
Yeah,
Dig in the dirt together
yeah,
and hold each other safely. Like commit yourself to not to doing that, to showing up.
yeah,
So yeah, I want to do it.
yeah. I want to do it.
What happens now? Somebody asked me that just now. They're like, what do I do next? I'm like, oh shit, good question.
So, like, that was brilliant. That was but it's right. It like that's absolutely right. So somebody said, my two Dutch friends, Helen and Peter, right? You may as well meet them because you'll hear all about them. There's there's Laurent, my neighbour, who lives up the road, who's just sent a WhatsApp. D'accord. I just said I won't be finished till 8:30. But Laurent, I just like literally. And Helen and Peter, who live in the next village, Dutch couple. And Peter said, like, I don't know, 5 or 6 weeks ago, we went out for dinner at a truck stop, Routier. But it's actually a really nice place and it's cheap and it's all you can eat. So we like going there as a treat. And just as I was dropping them off, because I can drive we used to take it in turns to drive, but you get free wine as part of the thing. It's included in your €16. So now I drive every time because it's nice for Peter to not to have to drive. And just as they're getting out of the car, he said, I don't know what you're doing. I don't know what you're doing, but you look like 100 times better. You sound 100 times better. And they know what I'm doing. They know they know I'm in Alcoholics Anonymous. They know I'm doing a load of online stuff, everything. But he still said that. So they don't know what you're doing. But you look different. You sound different. You sound really happy. And it's like that, basically, is we can, even if we're just talking about how the week's gone or picking stories out or whatever, it's demonstrating the attitude towards it. Hello, Puddy. Hello, Puddy. Right, this one's, tell me the names again. I was going to scroll back and have a look.
This is night.
Night with a K. And the other one.
And the other one is magic. Not, what did I tell you? Night and night or magic?
Yeah, you told me they were both called Magic, I think.
You're like, Duke.
This one's called Magic and this one's called Magic.
I laughed really hard when I read. You're like, two cats with the same names.
That's
Wow,
crap.
that's so
I never clocked that one. Yeah.
with cats, it wouldn't even matter. They don't, I don't know if it would actually. He's pretty proud right now, though. He doesn't
Oh,
usually do all of this.
very shiny.
Very shiny. Okay, that was good. Sorry, I was distracting.
But yeah, I think
So,
that's
so Peter says, you look different. You look great. Yes, you do.
yeah, and I've not really kind of
100%.
I haven't been I've told them that I stopped drinking alcohol, told them that was doing AA but online, and I've just said it's brilliant. It's nothing like I imagined it was going to be, and the kind of just stuff like that, little bit, not none of the real kind of intricacies of it, but they came around one day and I was listening to an audio that my sponsor had left, and I just turned it off as they came round and he said, "What are you listening to there?" I said, "Oh, it's my oh, but that was American." I said, "Yeah, like most of the people I know now are Americans because it's all kind of like, you know, over and oh. So they're like into so they're not alcoholics at all. They do drink, but not, they're not alcoholic drinkers. And so I'm not saying anything to him at all. I'm just doing but they do know me well. Laurent as well is well, he's seen a difference in me because I'm out of fucking bed, you know. I was like in bed for 6 months. So I think that, so instead of speakers over the towns and the supermarkets and everything saying, "Hey, everything is actually all right. You don't have to be such a miserable fucker and blame everything on the world or bloody other shit. Just you do actually have the choice to be happy if you want to, but if you don't, carry on, being like that." And just by us talking away for I think we should do that. We should arrange to have half an hour. What time did we start talking now? So we're on about 38 minutes. So maybe a little bit longer, maybe 45 minutes or something. And just talk.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, you're right. The only thing we have to be careful about is mentioning people's names who don't want, which is cool. I can give the people in my life a nickname. So like Fred.
My okay, I'm interrupting you. I don't think my duck, well, you never know. Yeah, I might just say duck. I don't know. Like my personal one. Maybe we do. We probably, I don't know. How careful do we have to be? Do we have to tell everybody or something?
Well, I suppose so. It's just
We'll figure it out. I think at the beginning, yeah, I would just say like, I would be more, yeah. In general, too, it's,
we
yeah.
could use initials, but if you use initials for K, it's going to be K, isn't it?
She can be used. She'll want to be used.
Yeah, Lauren won't care. He'd probably quite like it, actually.
But other people, yeah, maybe, and maybe as we go, I think it'll evolve. But I'll be more careful. Or we'll edit those first if we have to. We'll learn as we go. We have the power because we can edit it. We get to decide.
If we can just grab the thing. So how technical are you? Not very, not very. Okay.
I'm gonna give myself a high rating on that. Like, what do you mean by that? I can run a Zoom meeting and host and stuff.
Yeah, yes, you can.
I know how to screen share. I don't feel, I
Yeah.
feel like if it's teachable, I'm very teachable.
Because
That's for sure.
say like now, right? hit stop recording. If it's to the computer, I think I can get it instantly. Oh, so if I just take it in its raw form, there's no editing, no nothing. So you need to change Marissa Machado.
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 Yeah.
Machado.
Well, Machado.
Machado.
En español, Machado. Machado. How many
Yeah,
languages do you speak?
one at a time. one,
One at a time.
one foreign language at a time. Fucking hell. I was trying to talk to my Indo mother like a couple of weeks ago in Indonesian, and it was all coming out in French. But
Are
yeah,
they similar
so
languages?
I have spoken Hebrew. First was Hebrew, a little bit of Arabic, then village Cypriot, which I was pretty fluent in, then Indonesian, and now French. But I can remember hardly any Hebrew.
You
But
basically did you learn from cultural immersion, basically?
yeah,
Yeah, that's
mostly,
cool.
yeah.
That's
So the
great.
first things that I usually learn is I haven't got any money. Where can I buy some smokes?
Yeah.
And yeah, have you got a lighter? Easy. My first phrases.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. So what I was saying was, in theory, taking it from this to up somewhere where people can access it. So the easiest place for the most accessible place for everybody is going to be YouTube, because everybody will have and will know how to do YouTube. That isn't too big a job, so I can make a separate channel just for that. We can put them up with not being accessible to start with, so that only me and you can, and I can send you the link. So just me and you can look at them, and then take it from there. And then to make it not private is like one click. Do you know YouTube much? Have you put stuff?
Kind of. When I was at Wesleyan the last year, I did my first, I've only been doing it a little bit, but I did not create our first, I was able to create a YouTube page and then upload videos, but I've only been practicing for a year.
Yeah, so
And I don't have to do it at all now, so I really haven't even done it since. But anyway, yeah, kind of.
yeah, so the main thing is that one of us then listens. I mean, we're probably both, one of us listens back to it to make sure that there's no glitches or anything. Actually, we'll listen through it, which we probably both would do anyway, I'm guessing, because
Yes.
I would just
I
just
will,
for
yeah.
recreational purposes, I'd just listen to it.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the only kind of time thing, is that time needs is the time we actually do it. So 45 minutes or an hour or whatever we say that we're going to do. And if it was like that, it wouldn't matter if we set a time to do it. If we missed a week or we missed a couple of weeks, it wouldn't really matter, because it's not a live stream would need to be at a certain time regularly. Recorded stuff, it don't really matter. Some regularity would be nice, but
I think so.
we can do it.
Even for us is for everything to evolve, you know?
Yeah. And then the upload time would probably be like 15 minutes or something to actually get the vid up there. And then us listening back and just taking the privacy thing off when we've heard it and it's okay to go. I think that'd be it. If I record stuff to computer, then I'll keep the. Do I need to edit anything? I mean, we can quicker. I mean, I've got editing stuff. I've got Premiere Pro, so we can put things on there that we want to. If we want to put a little
What are you thinking? Like, what's
just a
the
little
basis?
overview thing, you know,
Oh yeah.
describe you know,
Yeah. Do you mean like just making it a place that looks friendly and nice and like we care about it?
yeah,
Yeah, I totally want to do that.
yeah. That's easy enough. So it's just like, what do we call it? Do you want to call it Under Bumble and Flow, or do you want to just so have a think about that? We'll make something nice to go on the front of it. You know what I'm talking about, don't you? Like just a little, not a massive intro or anything, just a little thing explaining, you know, it's like
Yeah.
Sarah and Marissa kitchen table
Yeah.
talk or something, just so it's not completely random.
Hmm.
And yeah, perhaps just put the
Like, what do people ever do anything that tries to create engagement where we do a quick like, this is who we are, or I don't know, this is what we're about, or something
yeah.
that's, I mean, some
I
people want to read about it more, right? What if people get curious? If people are curious, how do we make sure they can get to what they're curious about?
um right, so that all goes down. If you do it the textbook way, which I totally don't want to do because it's boring as fuck, um, then you know, like the thumbnail's got to be like this, and the using the buzzwords of the day to try and get as much. I don't want to do it like that. I want the link to be passed around between friends.
Oh,
That's
great, good. Yeah, I'm on that same page. But I think, you know what I mean? You know how people like, okay, so this is what I'm trying to say. Naima's boyfriend went to a concert and it's some guy that I've never heard of. And I was asking him how he heard about the guy. And so he told me the story of how he came to learn because he's still not mainstream at all. He's just like, but he's the
yeah,
coolest understream guy. But so he's showed me all the ways he could learn about him. That's kind of what I mean. Like for the people that we're the right audience for, they're gonna, if there happens to be some minimally curiosity and or once people know our story a little, like I don't know how we do it, but like some kind of snippet about maybe something about who we are that at least acknowledges, or maybe even just saying welcoming to people. I don't know, something like that.
yeah,
Brief, you know what I mean? But I'm on the also same page that you get it, what I'm saying, I
yeah.
think. Does that make sense? Oh,
Well, website, you know, the actual website stuff is really fast, right? I can knock something up in 2 hours, and then we just
okay,
build
good.
on that, right? That's not, and it's not a money issue either because I rent a server, so um, with my account I can have as many websites as I want, so it's not going to cost me anything more than I'm already paying. Do you know what I mean? So the only thing that costs something is the domain name, which I got Bumble and Flow, and it's something like I think it's about £15 a year. So it's like a real small. So we can have if we want a different domain name. If we want to do the organic reach thing, then let me be in charge of that because that's what I've done for 20 odd years. I don't do all as a for a living. So I'm crap at the business side of it, like actually getting money from people, you know, people to pay me for what I can do. But the organic growing of a entity I've done for so many people, just small scale people, you know, some larger businesses as well, but that kind of not doing Google ads and not doing not playing the game basically. Just that the content needs to be nice, needs to be
Yeah.
the content is everything.
Yes. That good. This is what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, which is kind of your department with my input and
Yes.
kind of I can feed
Yeah.
off it and throw stuff back to you and
Yeah.
stuff.
Well, you can like take what I'm saying really well too and turn it into things, which I like. You see a lot of things and what, yeah, I'm still telling you, it's great. And you're talking about like people just listening, whoever listens, but I've been saying this for a while out loud even. I'm like, I need somebody, not even just God, to people. I'm like, I need somebody who just wants to just listen to what's on my mind. That's it. That's all. I just need a place where everybody
Yeah,
can just like have somebody if they want to listen, listen, but and to kind of help me with some questions, but to actually be curious enough to get some things out of me because there's a whole bunch of stuff. And then you're talking about a similar thing. And then look, we like do a little
yeah,
intertwining.
yeah. And that thing, it doesn't come along very often. It hasn't for me. There's been like there has been, a person way back then, and then there was a person way, way, way back then, and that's it. Who uh, I can talk to like this, because there's loads of people I can talk to, but that and this is like me. This is on me. It's not on them, but there's so many misunderstandings of what I'm trying to say that it goes all around the house. It's all we get there in the end, but it's like five times the explanation required. Uh, and it's just how it is. There's nothing majorly wrong with that. But with everything, if there's a person comes along, I'm just taking that for as long as don't project it all the way down the road or anything like that. It's just right. This is
Exactly.
fucking ace for now, so I'm going with it.
Yeah, it's in the hole.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
great.
yeah, let's
So
do
when
it.
do
So
we start? So what's next? Okay, do we do a little web stuff first or what? Or can we talk too while we do that?
uh, what literally like now? You mean?
No, I mean, do
Down the
we
line.
want to start
I think the
with
next thing that we do is book a time for a next chat like this,
yeah, let's do that. That sounds great. That's what I mean.
and then the other stuff we can message each other about. So we're on the 25th.
It's
25th.
gonna be Halloween in 1 week.
Yeah. When is that? Yeah,
Oh,
on Friday. So this Friday.
oh, we have that here. Yeah. Do you guys do anything like that?
Yeah, it's all very Americanized.
Yeah, I know. I know.
It used to be bonfire night was our big thing in the UK, which is the 5th of November, Guy Fawkes night, and it still kind of is. So what about if we say, if we have another chat that, what about I was going to say in 2 weeks' time, 2 Saturdays' time, but there's a AA home group steering committee meeting 5:30 till 7:30.
On the 15th of November?
On the 8th.
Oh, that's where we're at. I'm a week early. Okay, yes, there is. That's true.
When
That
do
whole day
you
is still
when do you stop being on or not?
January.
No, it was
And
after.
I
Yeah, yeah,
and I
yeah. Okay. So you,
and I added all the meetings now because I clearly like freaking have been missing meetings, so that's not gonna happen again. Okay, so there is a steering committee meeting from 10:30 to 12:30. Do you want to talk after that? Or is that too much?
uh, we can, but I haven't got anything after. Yeah, could talk after that. Are you not going to be like knackered?
Yeah, maybe. I can't tell always, but maybe, yeah, I might be over it.
Yeah,
But so it's different. Like when I think about what I'm doing with you and talking, then it's actually kind of exciting.
Yeah, because I really don't want to prepare anything. I want
Exactly.
it to not
So it's like
be.
I'm just gonna get to go in, like that's something to look forward to, like dinner with your friend. That's what I get to do. It's like we're going to uh coffee together. That's
Yeah,
what I get to look forward to after a meeting. You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah,
That's how I want to think about this always.
yeah.
For
I
me,
do.
it's just like to be in the flow where you're talking about that we're just gonna show up and start
Yeah,
telling me everything. What's on your mind? You
yeah,
know, like let's roll, kids.
yeah.
So I mean, I think, what do you think? We can play it by ear, but I think I'd like to try it.
Because so in that case, uh,
If we're not going to, shoot, I would suggest maybe fitting it in if you can next Saturday, just and then we would skip the steering committee and have that be our every other weekend
yeah. All right then. Let's do it on the first.
of November. Okay.
Yeah,
Isn't that a good day for you? That's your birthday.
yeah. It is a good day for
Are you
me because
sure?
I'm gonna do
Wait, you might have plans
football.
that day.
Eh?
You might have plans that day.
My plans for my birthday are being doing absolutely nothing. It's I do it every birthday. It's not do absolutely nothing, but I'm not going out anywhere. I'm not. Me and the animals are staying at home. Nobody is coming round. I'm having the whole day with just me and the animals. I'm not doing any work that day. I probably won't do fuck. Uh, I will do a Bumble and Flow. I'm kind of committed to that now. Yeah, I will. I'll do Bumble and Flow meeting. That'll
You
be
don't have
my.
to. I can lead it.
Are you going to
We
be?
also have a
Yeah,
steering
yeah.
committee meeting. No, hang on. We have a steering committee meeting, so it's gonna have to be run by somebody else anyway. We could put a heads up or more run it at or record it, but that meeting is during the same time. Goes till 12:30.
What time's the steering committee meeting?
10:30 to 12:30.
Oh, the same
And
as
Bumble
the one
is
on the
12
8th.
to 1. Yeah. Well, did you say that?
Okay.
Uh, on the 8th, yes.
Okay. Well, shall I do Bumble and Flow, but at the original time then, at 10:30?
That yeah, but I mean, really, why do you want to fit that in? You don't have to. It is your day, and that
Because
will fall on.
because Patty's chosen anchor.
I can lead I can share it. You don't have to.
Okay. Well, I want to join it though.
Okay.
All right.
Well, do
So
you want to share
what
it?
time are we going to
If
do?
you want to be there anyway, and you honestly, sincerely
Yeah.
do, roll.
Yeah. So
Okay.
this is on the first then, right? Bumble and Flow. What
Yes.
time we're going to do it? 10:30, the normal time.
What do you want to do?
It doesn't really matter to me. I'm right in saying that we might be doing the roof if it's nice. It's all right. We whenever it doesn't really make a difference. Actually, today didn't make that much of a difference whether it was 4:30 or 6. Like for me, it's 4:30 or 6 in the afternoon, or so it doesn't matter. But do you think we should go back to original time?
If it doesn't matter, I do. It's earlier in the day for I know what the reason I hesitate is because we're making every accommodation for us and not you. It
Yeah,
feels like sometimes, and
yeah,
I
it's
don't
all
want
right.
to get into the.
It's all
I
right.
know, but I'm aware of this.
16:30, Bumble and Flow. Right, and then me and you are going to chat after that then. Is that right? Yeah.
How many years do you get to be? How old are you turning?
71. 54.
Ooh, this is
54.
exciting.
Yeah.
Good. Okay.
So we'll do Bumble and Flow for your time, 10:30 till 11:30. Do a half-hour break again, like we did, and then we'll have just book out that hour.
You and I will be on then from 11:30, right after. I mean 11:45. No, 10:45. Yes. No, 11:45. Yes. I'm with you. We're gonna meet a half an hour after that.
Yeah,
Okay.
like we did this evening. Well, we know we had
Yep.
like 20, whatever's left, we'll go to the next half hour of a break
Yeah.
because then I can, do anything I need to go do and then chill. Right, all right then.
Perfect. Okay. This is
Right,
fun.
this is fun.
Okay, I get to see you on your birthday next. We're starting a
Yeah,
new adventure, and it's 5 months. I get to see you 2 weekends back to back when you're celebrating something. That's
yeah,
exciting.
yeah, yeah.
You're on fire. You're on fire.
Special time.
It
Yeah,
is a special time.
yeah, awesome. Right, I'm going
Okay.
now.
Okay. I love you very much. I'll talk to you soon.
Yeah, love you too. Speak soon.
Okay, bye.
Bye, bye.